is accused of killing her 2 kids and conspiring with her husband to kill his ex-wife. On Thursday, jurors heard gruesome testimony. An FBI forensic examiner told them Daybell's daughter's DNA was found on a pickaxe, and prosecutors showed jurors pictures of her body. Criminal defense attorney Joshua Ritter is with us this morning. Joshua, good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm just going to give folks at home a warning that the details of this case, the details of how the children were found, they are very, very disturbing. But I do want to start there, because why is it necessary for the prosecution to go to the conditions of the bodies, to go to the circumstances around how they were found, given that you might be able to prove a case without describing to detail the conditions of these bodies? And it is horrific.
You know, it's an interesting question because it can be argued, why is that so necessary in order for them to prove guilt or innocence in this case? But it's important for the jurors to understand, I think, all the facets of it, including this kind of highly gruesome, as you said, certainly emotional testimony. This trial has been nothing short of on emotion. And yes, it might have been difficult to watch, but it's important for them to understand the final moments of those children. I mean, they were able to discover that JJ was asphyxiated, likely with a bag put over his head. That is gruesome stuff to understand, the kind of premeditation that goes into all of that. So yes, it's emotional, and yes, it might be difficult to watch, but it's also important for them to understand in coming to their evaluation of the evidence in this case. And
prosecutors claim at the trial that JJ Vallow, the younger of the two children, was found with a bag on his head, and that he had duct tape over his mouth, and that Lori Vallow Daybell's brother, Alex Cox's fingerprints were found on that bag. Also, that there was a pickaxe found with Tylee Ryan, the older child's DNA on it, and that she was found with stab wounds in her burned body. And so when it comes to that, this is not Lori Vallow Daybell's prints. This is not her DNA. So what does this go toward proving in this trial? Because we have to remember who's on trial here.
Yeah, you make a very important point, and that's how do they connect Lori Vallow, specifically, who's on trial, like you said, forensically to this case. This case has so far been very high on motive. We understand that she has a reason to have done this. A lot of that has to do with her kind of fringe religious beliefs, and it's also been very high on consciousness of guilt. We've seen a lot about her behavior and comments that she made since the disappearance of the children that would lead one to believe that she may have been involved. But how do we connect her to the crimes themselves? And especially in a conspiracy case, how do we connect her in a way that shows an agreement or an understanding or some sort of steps taken in furtherance of those murders? Now, the print found of her brother, Alex Cox, is another step, another piece of evidence that ties her to the crime. But again, the prosecution is going to have to connect those dots of, did she know about it before the murders took place?
And that should be part of the next part of the trial. We've already seen some phone calls introduced into evidence from the jailhouse that sort of indicate maybe she knew what was going on. Of course, that is what the prosecution is trying to prove. Joshua Ritter, a defense attorney, thank you very much for joining us for this difficult conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.